Christy?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
See the color. Color is good, na? Diamond color. Yes or no?
Wonderful, sir.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Super, sir.
Yes. That's why those I handle 3 hours. Okay. Yes or no, Christy? Even though we are having class from 2 to 6, you are not tired.
Yes, sir.
Fine. That is the second year. Right. We are having only 2 topics under chain rule. One is direct proportion. Other one is indirect proportion. You know what is the meaning of direct and indirect? For example, if any 2 quantities are said to be direct proportional, if on increase of one quantity, the other also will increase. Increasing cost of one quantity, that will reflect the increase in cost of other quantity. That is called direct proportional. I think you know y equal to mx. Otherwise, y is directly proportional to x. To remove this proportional constant, we studied in the max y equal to mx. This is a direct proportional. You know the examples for direct proportional. Cost is directly proportional to number of object, like that. For example, if you give half an hour, then many students will clear the exam. Because it is an analytic subject, you require more time. Yes or no? So if you give more number of minutes, instead of 20 minutes, if you get 30 minutes, you can get 35 to 36 marks. That depends upon, okay? That is called direct proportional. Indirect proportional, y is inversely proportional to 1 by x. It is inverse. Y is inversely proportional. To remove that proportional constant, we can take any constant. K is the constant by x. This is called inverse proportional. Here it is inverse. So you know the examples also. We will move to the problem. We will move to the problems. First problem. Anyway, again, I will divide the batches also. Again, I will divide, because we are having only 5 problems. Anyway, if you are not answering, no problem. I will solve. This is the toys. First batch will be listen out of, wait. Let me check how many students they present. Yes, 21 they present. 5 members as a batch. So up to register number 6. Listen, up to register number 6. 1 to 6. First batch. They have to answer. If you're not answering the question, if you're not giving the answer for this question, I will not leave the class. Okay, now, if the price of 6 toys is rupees 264.35 paisa, 37 paisa, what will be the approximate price of 5 toys? They given 6 toys cost is equal to, they given, assume it is 264.37. If you want to remove that price also, you can remove, because if you check the multiple choice, all are in terms of rupees. So if you want to remove, you can remove this 37 paisa. Then what about the 5 toys cost? So they have to answer register number 1, 10012 to 1006. Ebenezer, Sharon Raj, Kirtana, Christine George, and Jacob. Now tell me, this is a direct proportional problem or indirect proportional problem? Ebenezer, Thambi. I know it is very, very difficult to lead the students after 5. Please help me to complete successfully these 5 problems. Ebenezer, Thambi, please answer whether it is a direct proportional problem or indirect proportional problem. Let me check later out what is the correct answer. Tell me, it is a direct problem or indirect problem? Direct proportional problem or indirect proportional problem? Ebenezer, I will mark it as absent. Anyway, Ebenezer is absent. Sharon Raj, 003, Thambi. What about it is? Is a direct proportional problem or indirect? 6 toys on the 264. Then what about the 5 toys cost? It is a direct proportional problem or indirect proportional problem?
Indirect.
Indirect. தம்பி பார்த்து சொல்லணும். இப்போ 1 toy cost is 2 rupees. Then what about the 2 toys cost means? If the number of toys increase, the cost also will increase. And both are direct. Okay, now if it is a direct proportional toys cost, total 6 toys cost is 264 rupees 37 paisa. Then what about 5 toys cost? Christian George and Jacob. Thammi neenga sollana, you have to stay back up to 550. That's all. Christian George, absent or present? 005. Register number 005, absent. Yes, 005 absent. Then 006, Fernandez Jacob. 006 also absent. Yes, 005 and 006 absent. Next, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So from G1 to 6, they lost. They got a negative mark 1. Batch 1, they got negative mark. Now batch 2, 7 to 11, Christy.
Option D.
Yes, please
Sir,
make it
option D.
fast. Option B.
Sir, option D.
D. We will check it out. Your batch number 2, Amma. Who
Yes,
is
sir.
answering? Yes, thank you. So 5, because of the directly proportional, 5 by 6. If a 6 toys is 264, then what about the 5 means? Because it is directly proportional, 5 by 6 into 264.37. That question mark equal to 6 1 jar. You forget about this one, because if you check the multiple choice, it is not in terms of paisa. So I can take it as a 5 4 jar 20 and 5 4 jar 20 plus 2, 22. 220 rupees. So D is the correct answer. Yes, batch 1 they got 1 mark. Sorry, batch 2 they got 1 mark. Batch 1 they also got 1 mark, but that is a negative. Yes, second problem. Batch number 3. Batch number 3. That is from 11 12 to register number 12 to 18. Register number 12 to 18. A quarter kg of potato cost is 60 paisa. I think it is a 20 years back. Quarter kg of potato. How much? It is 60 paisa. Then how many paisa it will be? 200 gram. And how much it's cost?
Sir, option A.
Batch number 3, Abba. Your batch number 3?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So quarter kg in terms of gram, it will be 250 gram. If it is a 250 gram potato is 60 paisa, then it is a direct proportional problem. Direct proportional problem. So 200 over 250, that question mark equal to into 60. This 0 gets cancelled. 25, 5, 40, 80, 8, 48. So A is the correct answer. So batch number 3 they also got 1 mark, but batch number 1 negative mark. Batch number 3, let me use a different color. Yes, batch number 3 It's a 4. We will start from 19. Rest number 19 to rest on number 19 to 1, 4, 5, 30. 5 members they will come under this. Rest number 19 to 30. We have to answer this question. I think let me check whether there is a multiple choice available or not. Yes, not there. You have to answer. It takes 48 labor to construct a house in 24 days. 48 labor to construct a house. It will take 24 days. Then find out the number of days. You have to find out question mark number of days that the 36 labor will construct the same building, same house. Now, before going to this one, you have to tell whether it's a direct problem or indirect problem. Batch number 4, please respond. Labor, number of working days. If a number of labor is increasing, the number of days will be decreased. I repeat, the number of laborers working per day is increasing. That we can we will finish that work within a short interval. Now, if it is the number of laborers or labor is increasing, then the working hours or number of days, let it be 20. Time will be 1 second. So time will decrease. Time will be decreasing. So it is called an indirect problem. This is indirect problem. Indirect problem. Now tell me which is the correct, tell me the correct answer. This is indirect problem. Now tell me how many days it will take to construct a house with the help of 36 labor. It is a 48 labor, 24 days. It is a 36 labor, how many days it will take? It is, I think it is more than 24 days. Batch number 4, that is register number 19 to 30. 30 is Sai Nandan. Sai Nandan. Register number 19. Jerin James, are you there? Jerin James. If you know or don't know the answer, I'm not going to bother about that one. Just you have to respond. Otherwise, you have to stay back.
Sir, Rahul has given 32 in the chat box.
32.
days.
Okay. Oh, wait. 32. Let me check. This is a 32 or not. We will check it out. 32 days. 32 days. So because it is an indirect problem, indirect proportional, in general what we will take? We will take 36 over 48 general. In general, we will take 36 over 48 into 24. There was it is 1 jar, 2 jar, it is 80. Not like that. It is wrong because it is a indirect problem. If it is an indirect problem, then it will be 48 over 36 into number of days that given 24 days. How much more? 32? 1, 2, 1, 8. Sorry. 4 jar, 6. How much? Tell me soul number. 1. How many times do let's cancel? 8 times. 3, 2, 4, 8. 8 into 4, 32 days. So batch number 1, batch number 4, they also got 1 mark. Except batch number 1, 2, 3, 4, they got 1 mark. Batch number 1.